If you want to be able to choose how you feel, if you want to be unshakable in who you are as a person and where you are internally, then you have to practice from the inside out. You have to create this place of complete confidence in who you are. And this is the journey that I've gone down to really build this in myself and to practice this so consistently in myself that I can feel invincible no matter where I am. So that any kind of situation I am in, anywhere in the world, I can be so solid in myself that I am someone that sees the best in every situation and attracts the best in every situation. And this is a constant practice. And I've learned how to do this even more than ever before since I sold my house last year and I moved into my Sprinter van to travel and to experience more of the world and to have even more freedom and adventuresome experiences and an even more adventuresome life, and just to have new experiences. And because I wanted to simplify so that I could practice this internal journey that I'm on and getting into this space inside of myself that no matter what, I am unshakable. That was why, the most important reason why I decided to do this, why I decided to give away and sell everything that I owned and move into my Sprinter van. And through this journey, people have asked me, do you ever feel lost, or do you ever feel like ungrounded, or just, like get worn out, and tired of the road? And I tell them, no, I have my internal connection, my internal stability that is with me all the time. And one thing that helps me is I move slow. I have my routines in my life that, I wake up, I meditate, no matter what, anywhere I journal, I go and sit and I walk in beautiful places wherever I am. I have good food to eat. I take time to read something, read a book or read whatever is interesting to me that day, maybe something online, read something and do this self-growth that is necessary for me to become a better person and to stay consistent in myself no matter what's going on. And I practice being aware of what I'm thinking and choose things that feel better to me so that I can stay in a good feeling place. Because when you're not feeling good, you're not bringing good things into your life. And that's what I've realized, and that's why it has been so important for me to be on this journey I'm on and to simplify my life so that I could prioritize getting really good at being the person that I want to be inside, to feeling the way that I want to feel inside, so that I can bring the best of me to my business, to my relationships, to my family, to anyone that I meet, so that I can be a shining light in the world and bring my unique essence and the best parts of me out into the world for all to see. And for most of all, for me to feel good about myself no matter what. And this is something that we can all do from wherever we are. You don't need to give up things that you have in your life. You don't need to give away your children or get out of a relationship. Some of those things, not giving up your children, but, you might end up parting from a relationship or going a different way from a job as your life internally changes. As you internally change, then externally things may start to shift if you've been off kilter. And that's one thing that happened for me is when I started to practice this a few years ago, really in a dedicated way, things that weren't in alignment with this new way of being for me started to fall away. And it felt like everything was crumbling. It felt like almost the end of the world for me. And what I've realized over a process of time and reflection and self-awareness is this is the best thing that ever happened to me, because it helped me reshape my reality, reshape my life in a new way. And I had to let go of some old ways of being, some old ways of doing things to be able to move forward in my life. And this is totally worth it. And now I can see that I wouldn't take anything back that had happened in my life, because it all happened for me and it all benefited me in so many ways. And the more that I move forward in my life, the more that I can see that and be confident in that. And now I just feel thankful for everything that's happened, for all the experiences I've had, for all the people that I've met, for everything that's happened in my life for me. And this is an awareness that is such a relief to have when you can get to that place where you're so thankful for everything that's happened in your life, and you're so internally stable in yourself that it doesn't matter where you are in the world. It doesn't matter who you're around. It doesn't matter what kind of chaos or noise around you in the world is happening, that you can choose how you feel. That is true freedom. That is true freedom, is when you can choose how you can feel in each moment and choose how you think. And there will be moments that you're not at your best. Even if you're really, really good at this, you'll have your moments, but overall, you are so consistent with this. You are so in the appreciation of life, feeling the blessings of life, that it's just a blip on the screen when you're not there, and you can easily come back to that place because you've practiced it so consistently that it's your natural state. And we all have natural states, natural emotional states. Maybe you're consistently in frustration, and so you just keep bouncing back to frustration. But when you get up to happiness, from frustration to happiness, and you're consistently in happiness, then if you bounce down to frustration, you're going to bounce back up to happiness pretty quickly, because you've practiced that as your consistent vibration, your consistent emotional set point, consistent emotional way of being in the world. And that's the way that we can live a truly fulfilling, truly wonderful life and have the freedom that we want. Because freedom isn't just in this external world doing what we want, buying what we want. Those are all aspects of freedom. True freedom is the freedom inside, the freedom to be at peace with ourselves, the freedom to love ourselves, and thus love others in the world. Love everything in this world. Love the beauty of this planet. Love how blessed we are. Love this place so much. Love this life experience so much that it feels like you're living on heaven on earth.